Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, my game is muted. Good start. Hi, sorry about being a little bit late. Something came up. But hi everyone! Hi Mochizuki, hi Youngwater, how are you guys doing? I'm just slurping a jelly real quick. I recently found out these like pre-packaged, I think Taiwanese single serving jellies, and these have been one of my favorite snacks lately. I'm gonna be honest, I have not been really playing this game. I just enjoyed the story and I wanted to play through the story more. Because it's a good story from what I've seen so far. Give it a pat. And I think that's fine. This might be the first gacha game ever where I just enjoy it for the story and don't want to actually play it. There's always a first time for everything. Hi Hexstatic, welcome to the stream. What's up? Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh god, my computer is lagging a little bit. Let it. Oh my lord, I have too many things open. Possibly. Task manager, are you okay? I think my GPU is just working a bit overtime. We'll be fine. Atlas, I believe? Story review. Here, right? Because this is the prologue, yeah. Here. Tender is denied. Because we did the first chapter on the last stream. Also, for those who are confused why I'm clicking into the theater, it's because I actually, when this game released, I skipped for the story to play it, and then I lost interest in the game within like 3 days, and now I'm like, you know what, maybe I will give the story another chance, because I heard the story is pretty good. Oh, hiccups, oh my god. Do we need those lines? What's happening?
We can't leave Timekeeper inside alone. If we break the wall now, we can still...
No, we cannot get in touch with Vertin yet. Without her location, they may get hurt from the blast.
The black smoke! Watch out! Captain, we need to stay away from the wall. It's too dangerous inside. Some of us are affected by enemy's incantation.
Then find the nearest window and get in. We may surround the enemy. Timekeeper must not be caught by the Manus.
Look, bring all your weapons.
Why is it Schneider? Why is the oh?
Yeah, we break out
Why is
together
the S big
with
here?
them.
Why is it capitalized? I don't know why I said big. Capitalized.
Huh? A group of masked men at the main entrance are rushing over. Oh no, they will see us.
We should go. The text. I think I'm gonna be slightly smaller today.
What?
When Timekeeper is absent, Chief Assistant Sonetta will be the first in command. Going back now is like lambs to the slaughter. It will only ruin the last chance to rescue the timekeeper. The enemy is after us. We are still in danger. It will only cost us more if we act on impulse.
Am I wrong? It's slightly lowered it.
But...
Please trust the timekeeper. She will do her best not to put herself in danger. And the Manus will also want to know why the timekeeper is immune to the storm.
Here, maybe here. Let me know if this sounds better.
We need to make a rescue plan as soon as we are safe and get her out.
Copy that.
Found then!
It just sounded weird. Found!
The rioters are here. Miss Sotheby, the car once hit by the Heaven Apostle. Is it still working?
I have no idea. It's also my first time taking the Auto Island. I used to travel with Hippogriff Ruggiero.
It still works, but the engine needs a moment. Hey! This is all because of you! Stop!
Everybody, get ready to fight.
I love these, like, get ready to fight, and then there's no fight because I'm just rewatching the story.
We're all counting on you, buddy. Just a little bit. The engine's on!
Wow. Is this also the Great Arcanum? Next time, please teach me how to master it.
Everybody get in the car. I'm afraid the noise will get us new company. Miss Sotheby, could we stay at your house for the moment?
Stay? Really? That's awesome! I always plan to invite a friend to my place. Everything is ready. Just need a friend. Mr. Carson would certainly not agree, but I will convince him. Please believe me.
Everyone get on board. Don't get left behind. Miss Sotheby, please lead the way.
The apple still makes me laugh.
Sure, no
It's just
problem.
a floating apple with a tie.
Whoops, Miss Reeling, you stepped on my scat. Well, I have a lot of potions hidden here. If they're broken, I'm over.
Hi, old man. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going?
Sorry.
Whew. Thank goodness this apple doesn't take much space.
They're behind us. The rearview mirror is really something. Let's move. Everyone sit tight. Grab everything in your reach.
These are the woods we passed before.
In case you guys were wondering, my
Mr.
shoulders,
Carson
like
said
my
there are many
neck is still
terrible
fucked
things
up.
hiding here. Miss Zanetto was chased by a group of ghost-like monsters. Oh, I seem to have read about them in the Guide to Monsters with Good Temper. Yes, right under this tree, after we drove away the scoundrels, Miss Zanetto
I hate her
joined
talking
us.
animation because it's literally they didn't do a proper opening and closing of a mouth. They just had an open mouth, like an image of an open mouth, and they're just squishing it. Did you guys notice this? It's the same with this mouth too. Like it's using a flat image of the whole mouth and just squishing it. Because normally, like what you can see in my model, the lips and the inside are separate. So I can actually close my mouth. But in her rig, in her model, the whole mouth is a singular layer that's not separated. And they just squish it, and it bothers me.
This is where the friendship between Sotheby and Miss Zanetto begins. Am I right, Miss Zanetto?
Especially that this game generally has pretty good live 2D, so...
Miss Zanetto? Are you crying? Oh.
You're back, Miss Druvis.
He looks at the cage made of thorns. 2 people are locked inside, wordless.
What you brought back is as satisfying as expected, Miss Druvis.
Is that right?
What do you mean by right? They are not good people, Miss Druvis. One is a traitor, and the other a bureaucrat. You've done it right for all the blinded ones.
I don't care whether they're good or not. I just want to know. Is it really the right thing to do?
Don't respect them, they're bureaucrats!
Of course not.
The hot lady! The hot lady from the
Shall we meet
thumbnail!
Lady
It's the hot lady from the
equals at the
thumbnail!
conference table? Better treatment she deserveth.
You guys know how long it took me to get this CG for the thumbnail out properly? Because I had to cut out the character properly with all of the little thingies she has for her head, so that I could do the little glow effect. That was so annoying.
I have been seeking
It's
a
the
chance to
thumbnail!
talk to you from an equal position.
It's the thumbnail, yeah, but I had to cut out around all of this properly to be able to do that little glow effect. I spent so much time on something that people are gonna look at for a second and not give a shit. But it bothered me personally. I wanted the thumbnail to look nice. Therefore. Hi, Shadiq, welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Do you think the spike actually goes through her head, or is it just one of those Halloween props? It would be extremely funny if it was just one of those Halloween props. I actually think that it's not even that it goes through her brain. I think that these are just growing out of it. So it's not a continuous one thing. I think it's because especially here, it looks like it's just growing out, you know, rather than this be piercing the whole thing.
The name is Arcana.
Hello. The leader behind Manus Vindicte.
Thou art acquainted with us. How wonderful. I am pleased. Lady Vertin, here is an official offer that you joinest Manus Vindicte.
Are you a perfectionist? Not at all.
Miss Arcana.
Why?
Why? It's simple. I simply adore thy visage, emotionless in each storm. I adore that which shineth in gold,
I really like her voice. She's
nestled
hot.
in thy cranium.
Hi, I'm a boss. Welcome to the stream. How's your day going?
Thy flesh and blood belong unto us, if only a fraction of an ounce.
Is that Schneider in the background? Yeah, I think that's Schneider, and that's my hot man. During one of the cinematic trailers, she pulls it out of her skull. Okay, so it is one continuous thing.
Do I have the right to say no?
Absolutely. As I said, we are in an equal position. I ask that thou answer 3 questions. Answer me, then thou shalt leave, lest I indulge in thy suffering.
You can't. Don't waste your time.
Miss Schneider, it is you who betrayed us first.
Is that so, Mr. Forget-Me-Not?
Oh.
It seems
I accidentally used the scroll
we've
wheel on my
never
mouse.
reached an agreement.
And I did that. The more you know.
After all, your promise was a lie from the very beginning, Miss Schneider. You should have known what was coming for you.
So, what are the 3 questions? And how do you indulge in my suffering?
Her eyes look so much more dead in the sprite. Like in that artwork, she looked like the face expression was fine, but here she looks so much more dead inside.
Content thee, my child.
And she has the same thing. Do all of them? I haven't really paid attention to it earlier. Do all of them have the thing where they don't properly animate the mouth? Do they fix that later? Like,
The answer will be revealed for both of us.
she pulls out countless black lines of slime from her temple. The slime turns into a wand.
The first question. What is the ultimate purpose for the Foundation to create the storm?
What? The Foundation? Isn't the storm created by you?
Oh.
Time is up. I was expecting a better answer. Start with her right hand.
That was cool.
The gun bothereth me.
That was cool.
Schneider!
Shh. This is too much for her with a broken hand. Then, the second question. The Foundation experiments on the orphans of Arcanists. Is this true?
Yes. We are looking for the arcane antibody immune to the storm. And I'm the only successful subject.
And the name of the antibody is?
Asymmetric immune protein G.
Ugh.
A story in an inappropriate time.
But I love this
People
animation.
call it a lie. Thou shalt not be misled by an abominable worm.
They can
Lady
do a
Vertin.
cool animation like that, but they can't animate a mouth properly.
Or her limbs are not my next target. The last question. As the only one who bravest the storm easily, I wonder. The Arcanists thou hast met, how are they?
Why does this game have voice lines where it's just
I will join you.
They are not very well, are they?
I rarely meet them. Most of them are deserted. In the mental hospital, the correctional institution, the abandoned orphanage, and the streets that no one sets foot on.
We have been deserted by the principles of this world. As though we were born to be so eccentric and marginalized. Thine eyes are not blinded, Lady Vertin. Bonvenon Heyman.
Oh, I didn't click this. Black Thursday. Are we now witnesses of history? The milkman who knew nothing about finance was laughing at the news. Ha! Finally a hard time for those Wall Street gentlemen in suits. Gotta go, John. Fine, fine. John responded. Unplayable game. John responded with impatience and tried hard to move those heavy legs. Unlike the rich, he had to deliver the milk for them before the sun rose, and being late was not allowed. He dropped the newspaper and put out the cigarette. Suddenly he frowned and stopped to ask, "Did you hear that? Someone's playing the pie. But at this time? He must be nuts." John, I said stop lying. Seriously, if you're late again, they really got the reason to fire you this time. Don't worry, man. They've said that for years. People need a guy to deliver the milk anyway. There's always a job for the lazy bones like us. I mean, they gotta drink milk, right? Oh! There's something I didn't find! I gotta go back and find it! That's the wrong thing.
Have you ever wondered if our irrational fascination was...
In our time. No, we're going for Tender is the Night. Oh, there we go. The paint on this door has yet to dry. The black paint is really out of place, and it is obvious that the original color was bright orange. You knocked, but there was no response. A sign that read, "Not yet," was placed on the door. Who killed the snowy doe? I, said the cricket. With my heart and musket I killed the snowy doe. Who saw her die? I, said the owner of the suitcase. With my vision and sight I saw her die. Who dug her grave? I, said the cricket. With my pick and spade I dug her grave. Who will make her shroud? I, said the owner of the suitcase. With my little suitcase I'll make her shroud. What are these? Oh. Oh. I go back. Isn't she evil? Why would we join her? Because she's hot.
It hurts.
Can you stand up, Miss Schneider? Both your right hand and left leg are injured.
Arcana walks to Schneider.
Spanishi, don't touch my gun! What an rude croaking thought came in tune.
Lady Vertin, what do you think of her pistol?
A great one.
Exactly. Which was improved by our finest wand maker, Druvis III. Take this.
I don't need it.
And end her life.
Whoa.
Why? I've decided to join you. The 3 questions are all done. It's already enough.
Indeed. It is a mission, a new mission, showing our welcome to thee. Thou hast no right to refuse. Complying is thy only choice. Yet Lady Verton liketh not this. Then nay it is. Have an orange.
That's a very suspicious moment to just give me an orange. They just told me to to kill someone, and now they're like and I said no, and they're like, have an orange. Lip syncing is a budget consuming thing for live 2D games, especially for indie games. I haven't seen any I'm not talking about lip sync. I'm just talking about the way that the mouth is animated. It's fine if it's not lip synced, but animating it properly instead of having a singular image of a mouth that just squishes and opens looks terrible.
Orange. Why are oranges here?
Oh.
Stop running, you orange thief!
Oh, even the sprite isn't like a little like crayon style. That's a nice touch.
Schneider, how did you become so young?
Huh? Your clothes? Are you from the downtown? Ah, I see. You are the friend that Mia Sorella said helping us pick oranges. Come with me. We have to hurry up. Uncle Cannavale is going to transport the oranges to town tonight.
Yeah, but like, if you guys like pay attention to the mouth, it's the same thing here. They have one image for an open mouth and one image for a closed mouth, and then the open mouth, when they talk, they just squish the image.
Where?
Doing it properly would not, like, they're not really saving resources by doing it this way. They're saving, I guess, an hour of like artist and animator time at max.
Don't be afraid. You can cut the oranges when you climb there. I'll grab you tight.
The orange tree feels so real. Warm breeze, the familiar scent. I'm here to pick oranges.
My lord, it's not fair. You're shooting someone seriously injured. Wake up. Come to your senses.
Ah, thank you for wiping the mud off my face.
What I wonder here is like, is Verdun not even like having this thought that like, hey, this is kind of suspicious? No, they're just like, yeah, let's pick oranges with Schneider, who we just were about to kill. Yeah, okay.
Are you really here to help us pick oranges? You don't look very skilled. Or is all the city people like that?
Who says I'm not skilled? Observe. Let me pick up that big orange at the top for you. Just climb up here, take a small jump, then I'll get it. Hey, I got it!
So it feels like this, to be shot by my own bullet.
I guess they also, this one is probably budget related already, but they could have like not have her hold the gun in a scene where she's being shot by it by Verdun. But that's probably a budget thing. I will complain about the mouth, though, because that's easy to fix.
It's not over yet, my lord. Then, don't blame me for giving no mercy. Your back is bloody red. Don't you feel the pain? Feel it. Anna, what the hell did she show you?
Vertin's back. Such a huge scar on her back. How? Interesting. Interesting lines. The moon. The eye. What is it?
How did you fall from the tree? Your back is bleeding.
I think I just saw a critter. Didn't watch my step when driving it away.
Critter. Ah, I know it. That's the little animal that didn't take the ark, right? I often find them in the bushes.
You often see strange creatures? Are you also an arcanist?
I'm...
Up here.
Ah, the critters are making trouble now. Wait a minute. I will deal with them soon.
Hi Hammerhead, hi Josh, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Playing Limbus and Reverse, playing Peak back to back. I only play Peak.
Here you are.
I like that the GIF is synced with the music. It's a very nice touch that I have never seen like a game care about.
It's the big orange. Thank you for helping us. Let's have it together. I want to hear the story about the world outside.
In the future, will you also come to town, Schneider?
No, I have no idea. I've never left here. But my uncles have gone to the United States many years ago. Don't do this. My family would also like to go. I heard that it's completely different from here. Enough. It's the real new world. Don't be ridiculous. There are wonders. Full measure of the blessing will be given. Sins will be forgiven. The God there loves the world. Why? Why don't you eat, Miss 14? It hurts.
I don't feel like it. I've been wondering. Don't you think this orange tastes bitter?
It's a normal world canon in this setting. What do you mean?
Why not shoot, my lord? Huh? Just one last shot. Why did you stop? Why? Don't I deserve the right to die fast? Oh, did God finally forgive me? He allowed me to stay alive.
Schneider! Why are you covered in blood? The pistol. No. No, no, don't come over!
This is the final chance. One shall fall, one shall stand. Schneider dashes to Verdun, her chest bumping into the quivering pistol. Why did it flash the other CG?
Schneider! Why?
Why did it flash the other CG?
My lord. Not now.
She said something about going to the United States. I heard that Took Me Up Guards and Margin would be a regular fantasy setting with its own stuff. Yeah, no, this is like, I guess, just the world. If we play through this more, you'll see that a lot of the characters come from specific countries, and they also have an accent matching that country.
I'm sorry.
Oops. Right in the heart.
He's evil, but they're both evil, but they're both hot.
Accidentally, though, our new member is quite the sharpshooter. Where are you going, Miss Druvis?
To where I go.
Thank you. That answers all of my questions.
This body, thou hast any idea, Miss Druvis?
Send her back to where she belongs. So that they know Miss Burton's choice.
I forget. The scroll wheel. Protect! I can't believe Protect is canon in the Reverse 1999 universe. Important! Self-protect intel you must not miss. Important! Super important! Most important news of the year that no critter should miss. Critter still trying to avoid human capture? Still looking out for every trap? Our friends keep dishes peeling and never to be seen again. There is no peace for us even if we hide ourselves in the deepest holy hole of the Braddock Heights. We must stand and fight the humans. We must contribute essential powers to protect fellow creeps. Please call this number if interested. Hi friends, I looked at newspaper and copied these down. My mother's own sister's good friends disappeared for an entire week. It's terrible. Please join me. Fight the humans for critter freedom. It was genuinely like I had to focus to read that correctly. Do, do. Do, do, do.
How long before we get to the manor? Miss Sotheby, we've been driving for more than 40 minutes.
Soon around the corner ahead, and we're out. Then... Huh? What's that shadow? It's moving. And there's water on it!
Waffle. That's the Manus Vindictae's believer. Get around now. Don't let them see us.
No, we can't turn around now.
No! They found us!
That was right in my ear. Ugh. Don't do that.
Let's fight. Put an end to all that's happening in this ridiculous forest. We must not let the Manus know where we are going.
Copy. Let's make it fast.
There should be no other enemies. Are you alright? Is anybody hurt?
Ugh.
Are you okay, Mr. Apple?
I got accidentally splashed by the slime. It must contain a high concentration of toxins.
Whoa, you are going moldy. You need the antidote made from leeches, glass lizard blood, black fern root, and at least 2 phoenix heart nerves. They are very hard to find, but fortunately I have them all.
It bothers me so much.
Thank you, but this apple might need a little bit of mancozeb.
Mango cup? What's that? Mr. Apple passed out! Don't worry, don't worry. I've got all kinds of potion materials at my house. I'll get them when we're back.
After the auto island passing through 10 different gardens, they finally get to the gate of the manor.
Finally got home. That's weird. Where is everybody? Anyone there? Someone needs an antidote!
Is that a unicorn on the wall?
God, my neck. Oh yeah, there's actually in the background a unicorn.
Huh. It turned around. I thought it was a statue, but it is still alive.
It's not a statue. It is the quiet raven heart.
The sorcerer and heretic. Oh God, forgive me, sweet Mary, Mother of Jesus.
I only have the fruit pouches. I think. Let me grab one. Me and fruit pouches that I buy in huge bulk online. Best pairing.
Ah! What has flown over? God bless us!
Oh, don't be afraid. That's my dearest Asana. You are here to welcome me.
Sasana? Well, this is the first time I've seen so many arcane creatures and plants for real.
How did you hurt your neck? I have no clue. It's just been hurting since the weekend.
It's a mini Schnellgeister. My father found it near the Blue Ridge Mountains in Braddock Heights.
Yeah, because I totally know what a Schnellgeist is. Do I need to know 10 languages to understand this game fully?
Don't worry, it no longer sucks human blood. It's my good friend now, and will welcome you home every time. Speaking of which, it's so weird. Where are all the servants at the door today? Mr. Carson would never allow this. Mr. Carson! Sotheby is back! Mr. Carson?
It seems there's no one else but us here.
Well, it's really weird. Forget it. Leave Mr. Carson alone. I have to find the mango carrot quickly. I will be back soon. Hold on in there, Mr. Apple.
What Mr. Apple just mentioned. Is it really mango carrot?
What the fuck is a mango carrot?
I'm so sorry. I did not hear it clearly either. I made a small cut of his leaf to release venom. Hopefully the toxin will take effect slower.
I think what he said was mancozeb, an organometallic fungicide humans apply on plants.
Mon.
Who's Mr. Carson? It's like her servant or something.
Not in the index starting with M. So... cost? Nothing. How could it be possible?
Oh yeah, butler. That's a better word.
We should have all the potion materials in our warehouse. Is that in Latin? What can I do? Oh, I promised to cure Mr. Apple. Did I hear something? Someone is here. What happened? This floor is a private storage area. Servants are strictly forbidden. And I never met any servant along the way. Whew. Around this corner. Just gonna sneak a peek, making no sound. Mr. Carson!
He's stealing the money.
Miss Sotheby, you're back.
You... Why are you standing in front of our number 18 vault?
Why do you think? Gold beam in your eyes. Friends, don't make that call yet. Maybe, just maybe, we got it all wrong. Humans are not all bad. Please believe me. My brother's sister's neighbor's aunt saw with her own eyes that humans are eating gold. Gold, real gold! And grain papers too. They're eating cash. They're eating the terrible, painful, and hateful gold. They ate and they swallowed. They used fire and knives to cook and cut it, but still broke their teeth. I must tell everyone about this quickly. It changed my mind about humans. It's time to cast aside our prejudice. Cities Gastrosas.
I'm doing the weekly inventory check. I apologize for not welcoming you in time. However, what happened to your outfit, my lady? Look at the dust on your cheek, and where is the bow on your left arm? Why do you look like you just crawled out of the trenches? This is terribly bad manners. I hope that Mr. Forget-Me-Not and the high society you meet today will not think that the Sotheby's are a group of savages.
Mr. Carson! You're all right! That's great! I haven't found you, and the servants are all... Is there something wrong with our manor? Did the Manus make any trouble?
The manners? I don't understand, my lady. I assure you the manor has not been disturbed by anyone. However, after dinner, all the servants somehow got acute gastrointestinal inflammation. Your favorite gardener, Nick, is in hospital now.
What? How could that happen? And you?
I was waiting for Master's phone call while they were having dinner. Don't worry, my lady. I have double-checked the food. I assume that it's just because of the inappropriate preservation.
If it's not those bad guys, the Manus, then I have nothing to worry about. That's it for now, Mr. Carson. I need to find the cocoa carrot.
Cocoa carrot?
Yes, that remedy will save my friend's life. They are all waiting for me in the lobby. It's a close call.
I see. Please, be at ease, and a decent meal will be prepared for your friends.
Can you prepare a meal for me too? I'm hungry.
Thank you, my greatest Mr. Carson. Where were the mango banana be stored? Oh! Oh! It hurts so much. How come there are so many green balls rolling around in the corridor? Meow. Isn't it the cactus cat? You actually sneaked out while Anna was sick. So did you come out to steal cactus juice again? I will get you drunk right now, or the manor will be messed up again. Little devils, I gotcha. I'm quite good.
And modest. And modest.
Huh? What's this little bottle next to the barrel? Mango.
She said the word.
Here is the magic mancozeb that can cure all. The kind alchemist Sotheby will not give up any patient.
Thank you, Alchemist Sotheby. Mr. Apple has applied the medicine just now, and Miss Marion found the medicine outside the garden storeroom.
Ah, there are still many arcanists who are better than me. But
You gotta
why
be an
do you look so
arcanist to
serious?
find a pesticide.
Come here, Miss Sotheby. The Manus has taken action.
It's interesting that this is drawn in a different style. But I think it's fun that they're not necessarily consistent with the art style.
There is a large-scale disease outbreak in the city center. The news is on the radio.
According to the Public Health Service, by 8 p.m.
That's
today,
nice.
13,469 cases of asphyxiation deaths.
It's a really nice effect.
2,283 confirmed cases of acute respiratory distress syndrome, and 181,002 confirmed cases related to gastrointestinal inflammation were reported in 45 regions. Patients with the new disease have had such primary symptoms as swallowing difficulties, shortness of breath, and gastrointestinal inflammation. The disease is likely to spread in the areas of residence where patients live. It has not yet been confirmed as highly infectious. PHS Commission Corps has intervened in food supply control and will report its findings as soon as possible. The east side of Michigan Avenue in Loop District, the Gold Coast Block in the near north side, and the River North neighborhood are the most affected areas. We have also received reports from Evanston and Oak Park.
Get rid of pad. Oh, like broke. Okay, we're getting a longer pad.
Until the source of the disease is identified, we ask that general public refrain from eating at restaurants, cafes, bars, and public places. If not necessary, please do not visit major public hospitals in urban areas.
More than 100,000 people are sick.
I can't believe COVID-19 happened in reverse 1999. 1999.
You look so angry, Mr. Netto.
So awkward saying it
Are you
every
okay?
time.
I am fine. The casualties are staggering. How did the Manus do that? These are obviously exogenous diseases.
Could it be poison? Miss Singing Box said that people who are sick would all have stomach pain.
Miss Singing Box.
Gastrointestinal inflammation, right?
But even the hypertoxic ash of Perediction tree can't cause such a mass casualty. And this Apollo symptom doesn't include gastrointestinal inflammation.
I have recorded the broadcast and the timekeeper's situation, and will report it to the headquarters now. Whether it is the solution to the storm or the plan to rescue the timekeeper, we all need instructions at a higher level.
Apologies for interrupting.
Mr. Carson? Is it time for dinner?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is ready. Please, follow me to the dining room.
That's great. Thank you.
Do we have haggis with plum sauce today? I want everyone
Haggis?
to try the
You wanna-
delicacy my father brought back from Scotland.
Out of everything, you want to eat haggis?
Of course, my lady. Your
They
favorite
are
Lekbar
actually eating
haggis
money.
will be served soon.
I should have read the little note after this. They're actually eating the money.
These dishes are made with the latest seasonal ingredients from the manor. May this wonderful night wash away our distinguished guests' weariness.
Mr. Carson. What are these?
These are the appetizers.
Oh.
Or would you like me to introduce them, my lady?
What is haggis? I don't know what that is. Oh, what I write. So haggis is a traditional Scottish meal. And what it is you take an organs of a sheep, and then you like dice it or whatever, like you mix some veggies, and then you put that mix into a sheep's stomach. And you cook that. That's haggis.
The 1919 Boitretais sweet wine Mouli en Medoc from Chateau Chaspleen. Creamy orange caramels with toffee pudding, puffer pod in herring soup, cream of watercress soup, oysters with mignonette sauce, and dill baromettes.
No, that's not what I mean. Are you making a joke? But this is not who you are, Mr. Carson. I don't understand.
So, is that... What do you say is in the bowl in front of you, Mr. Carson? What is it?
Cream of watercress soup made of wasabi, blue cheese, watercress, fresh shellfish.
Gosh, Mr. Carson, can't you see it?
If there is anything wrong with the cuisine, please let me know, my lady.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Mr. Carson. But these are not for dinner. Not even food at all. These are golden money!
Oh, I'll have to go find another thing. The End of Immortal.
Miss Vertin doesn't seem to have any appetite. Or do you too wonder how gold bar steak with wine and boiled silver coin tastes?
So is it the symptom for the storm syndrome this time?
Storm syndrome. That's how you call these pernicious habits from the old society. Sounds like the Foundation are so satisfied with how the old society works that you call the current situation a syndrome.
The storm syndrome turned money into food in people's eyes. It's so ridiculous.
How did they eat those gold bars? It's not easy to cut them off.
Of course not. Gold is no meat or vegetable. But humans, yes, they are impressive. They had somehow worked out a brand new set of tools dealing with the new food. A para that can pare the rough surface of the gold like a potato. A spray gun that can melt bullion within seconds. A cutting board that can prevent cash from scattering all over the place. There are even cold drinks made from the melted Statue of Liberty for only 50 cents. I can't help laughing.
They melted the whole Statue of Liberty already?
But the milk was mostly dumped.
It's not food anymore. I can't experience the lives of people who are sifted out by the storm. But I wonder for them. What do they do for eating? For paying? In the storm, the thing that dominates their lives is still money. How could it be more ridiculous for the time?
Why do you blame them? In the storm, there is no life.
No life. You look very sad, Miss Burton. I do not understand.
This burnt branch should have
It's
come
not the
from a
golden
rowan
bell.
tree, right?
Sorry.
I have seen this tree in Ireland in southwest England. It is often called quickbeam, derived from Old German, means stay alive. Rowan is full of vitality. Even if it is transplanted from Europe to North America, it grows vigorously and stretches into a vast forest. In the most dangerous days in the Celtic calendar, people wear garlands and berries of rowan to pray for its blessing for vitality. However, an unexpected fire destroyed all of them. Just like the storm, it's there for no reason.
I suggest you stop talking.
People, like this branch, whose life was brutally terminated, they worked out new tools. They tried to eat these softened gold bars and sold the food that's no longer valuable. People worked so hard to understand life with their own logic. Because they just want to live as much as possible, but not go back in time.
Watch your mouth, Vertin.
Drama.
But going back in time, why isn't it real life?
Is this little rowan branch really alive, Miss Druvis? You used Arcanum to keep it at the moment when it was burned.
Huh?
Once you dispel the Arcanum, it would not be what it is now. I think you are clear, Miss Druvis, that every tree lives for tomorrow.
Enough! How abominable. This is not where
Talk
you can
to
give
me
your
like that
speeches
more.
in such cliches.
Call me abominable more.
Since you're still being such a bureaucrat, why not let our believers help you get used to the Manus manners?
Ugh.
How dare you?
The vase shatters into pieces during the chaos. The deadwood falls out, and surprisingly shows a touch of green as if the incantation has been dispelled.
You should not touch others' belongings. Look what you've done.
I heard that rowan was often planted next to Welsh cemeteries because it would guide the deceased to the next life, so as not to stay in the world and haunt the living. But I was hoping... Never mind. The Arcanum is dispelled. I don't like things being touched by others. Take it away.
All right.
Only 2 are left at the large dining table.
That branch. You've treasured it for a long time. Is it all right to just give that to her?
You asked me to stay. Is there anything you would like me to know?
Yes. I've received an instruction from the Guiding One. Our next plan concerns you. Follow me.
So hot. I'm sorry that my commentary in this game is just like, she's so hot. He's so hot. I am a simple woman. Let's find that little thing I'm missing. What's that little, like, triple... What does this mean? Oh. A wooden door entwined with thorns. Don't touch it. The thorns will hurt anyone, including the wooden door itself. Outside the garden walls. Running from one crown to another, hopping from one ship to another, the green bud finally breaks the dark winter. Let the snow melt and the fires die. Push open the narrow door to snow-covered garden. Let bygones be bygones, let the future be itself. The sparrows of spring celebrate after a long wait. Whispers of the oak forest sound like faint breaths. Oh, okay, so these things were literally just like showing how many of the little thingies I collected. The good news.
It's a nice view here.
Indeed. Where your woods can just be seen.
Okay, like I have to. I'd like to see your wood. Anyway.
Are you here to ask about my decision?
We had negotiated with the local government. They are very interested in your woods. Because of the storm, the medical supplies cannot meet the needs of the surging number of patients. They need places to house the patients and refugees. Your woods are the best choice for its abundant space and adaptability to cast the healing rituals. So, have you made up your mind, Miss Druvis?
Someone is down bad. Yeah, welcome to a Hitomi stream.
You're always welcome to join us, Manus.
If I join you, will you reject the government because of me?
We have a better plan. In the woods, they're going to build the only major relief shelter in the city. Arcanum will be used as the main treatment here, which means food.
Food!
Resource. Money. And everything necessary to build Manus Vindicte. We've reached a consensus. Nobody can offer a better assistance in the field of Arcanum than us.
What about those refugees?
Only those who are sifted out by the storm will become refugees. You will not. You have my word. We hope that on Relief Day, you'll show up as the owner of the woods and offer your help.
Can I be the owner of your wood?
I am no longer the owner of the woods.
For as long as you need, I will transfer the ownership to you at any time. Not to mention that the one and only owner of the woods is you. From the beginning to the end. I know how you feel. What you once had is what I should have. I will look after the woods for you. Till the moment we start the Relief Day plan.
Thank you.
Forget-me-not has been away for a long time. She looks out of the window. Those trees shall sprout.
For tomorrow.
Endless vines. Restless slimes. The enemies are approaching. And there's no way out.
Vaffanculo. Not enough bullets. Cover me, my lord.
Your wound hasn't healed. Can't get hurt anymore. Stay behind me. This is a cage. She wants to catch us. The exit at 2 is our last chance. Break through.
No, my lord, it's too late.
Oh! It hurts. The slime on the thorns will make your body stiff. Be careful.
I can help stiffen you up.
All retreats are blocked. We are caught.
No. We can't be trapped here. Let me try again.
Give it up.
Flamme flicker.
Oh, that's cool. That's new.
Oh, it bounced back. How? How is the thorn cage so tough?
It's over.
Ethereal away! Ah! Damn it, why?
You are not pure blood, right, my lord?
I'm not sure.
You are like me. Crappy guys not good at Arcanum. Don't you see it? The pure blood arcanists and we...
Thanks for stopping by,
worlds
Mochizuki.
apart.
Hope you have a great day.
Can't beat Druvis. You know it. When you push out the old woman in white, you should have figured it out. No matter how we struggle, it makes no difference. We will be sent to Arcana.
There must be a way. It just takes time.
You are braver than most people I've ever met, my lord. But it's not enough. Far from enough. When it's time, please kill me.
What are you talking about?
Left of my chest. The Manus will not let us go. Killing each other has always been their favorite. You are much more important than me, my lord. Cherish your value.
I don't understand.
Remember, left of my chest. Do it quick.
It's too risky and...
If you want to survive, we have no choice. Trust me, my lord. I cherish my life more than anyone.
But what you said... She heard it all.
You are right, my lord. Her destiny is her choice.
Ooh. To Lawrence Cavendish.
What an intriguing plot. Cavendish Sr. must be surprised.
I am surprised too.
Did you see it too? Did you see that woman's face eroded in the dark? The ecstasy on Cavendish Jr.'s face when he turned away from the others? He was once very sensitive and very talented. He was a real genius when he made potions. But now, he has been swallowed and digested, and yet he knew nothing about it. Forget-me-not.
Oh,
What
so
a
Cavendish
hilarious,
Jr. is
stupid
Forget-Me-Not?
name. That young master with a pale face died, and in his place something sinister took shape. He battled hunger and suicide countless times, but in the end, he sank into decadence. That woman gave him a promise. She said a few words to forget-me-not, and then traveled north and disappeared in the fog. The Windy City was an unwanted sarcoma which she left behind. Only when the gun was pointed at his throat could he see clearly what had been on his mind. Therefore, he allows himself to revenge, and to die. Now the sarcoma belongs to him. He swears to build a magnificent stage there. He is patiently waiting to put his meanness, craziness, and quivers under the sun.
Also, these are Forget-Me-Nots. So that's like a little nice detail. Lawrence fits him. He does look like Lawrence. Popular literature. Why can't I speak?
The second, the first, and underground. Altogether 3 secret chambers in the speakeasy. There are mainly material rooms, study rooms, and corridor on the 2nd floor, cross out.
Let's look at this. Can I? There we go. First floor, dark room. I don't know what this says. Pose room? I really appreciate the attention to detail here with this drawn out, because they very easily could have just done like Verdun puts down the map of the thing, right? But they actually like drew this out. Very nice.
The most likely place to park Schneider should be in one of the rooms on the other 2 floors. It's a pity that the patrolman could not be confirmed. I'm afraid a battle will be inevitable. Bring the healing potion, other potions, medical equipment, food, masks of the Manus, and... The Rowan branch sprouted.
Oh,
A
this is
symbol of protection and
restroom.
blessing.
I guess that makes sense, but I still don't know what this says. Oh, it ends with oh.
I'll take it. Go.
Follow the map, avoid the minions, and search the rooms. The Manus' mask blocks their sight. It both shelters and blinds them. There are no obstacles for the followers and disciples along the way, since the salute will save all the troubles. The tunnel to the underground floor is right ahead. It is a fork in the road.
It's weird. It was a straight path when investigating. Someone's coming. I should hide from them.
Ooh.
Why, the Rowan branch seems to be pulling me. Does it want me to choose the path where they are? Okay, then I'll wait for them to go over.
I saw my grandma in the entrance of the hospital. She choked on cash and was carried on a stretcher. She can't even recognize me.
It's nothing, Mr. Thomas. My son Robert's dead. I heard it on the radio. They're just sifted out by the storm. Not as lucky as we are.
I don't understand. 3 hours before, you're still crying.
We have to accept all this. Accept that the dream of our new age is broken. And the fact that we have to fight against the government tomorrow.
Fight against the government?
Yes.
The accent's really funny.
Mr.
Fight against the
Forget-Me-Not
government?
told me so.
Yeah, I can't copy that.
We need to deliver
it just
tons
sounds
of
so
goods
funny.
to the real sanctuary of Manus Vindictae. Our safety is not fully guaranteed, even with the masks. Only in the sanctuary can we hide from the influence of the storm. And then we set sail anew to the new age, to the new life. Just like Miss Vertin. Oh.
That's good voice acting. I like that.
What are you talking about, Mr. Robert? Your hand!
Robert.
What the black slime? What this? You're like one of those monsters? I'm gonna find somebody!
Both his appearance and voice have changed. Just like the believers who can't talk. Is it because of the mask? Or Arcana? No, I can't stay any longer. I need to pass through here and go to the underground before anyone else comes. Mein Hans thine order. I'm Vertin, a follower like you. Please let me pass.
Attack. Oh, okay.
He can't be talked into sense. Is he moving just by instinct? I can only stun you first. Sorry, Mr. Robert. Footsteps. At least 5 or 6 people. I should go downstairs quickly. The underground. Another turn-off.
The sprout is growing at an unbelievable speed. It seems to be leading the way.
Are you really showing me the way? Then I'll go left. So close. Just avoided another group of guards. It's a wine room. Schneider is not here. Next. This is a floating staircase going down? Is there another 4th space?
The sprout is already of a finger's length. There's even a small bud on it. It points downstairs.
Fine. Last bet. I'll go down.
Oh.
I found you! Schneider!
She's barely breathing. Black bloodstains and feathers congeal into a silent figure.
We pulse. How come? We should have time for first aid.
My lord?
Schneider!
Did I see illusions? Or are you missing me? Just as I'm missing you. holding me. So tight.
Oh, thank goodness you're fine. Drink these.
No. Too rough, my lord. We just met. It tastes awful. Is it the special healing potion?
And this. Eat. You must have been hungry for so long.
What's this, my lord?
It's the leftover cake from dinner. I can't bring too much with me. Hang in for a while. They will send you out here tonight. I just don't know. How did you do that? When you bumped me? The bullet did hit your chest.
I don't have much energy to talk, my lord. I just want to know. Drove is his last choice.
I didn't have the chance to talk to her alone. But I think, since I can meet you now, maybe.
It's blooming.
Tomorrow 10 a.m. Heavy fog. Relief shelter in the woods. That's fun. Also, it also changed here. Nice.
Maybe she shares the same dream with us. Schneider, now you need to save your strength. Don't open your eyes until you meet Sonetto. I'll see you in the relief shelter.
Long night trip.
Let's rewind the time to a few years ago.
Why a few years ago?
It's for your own good. Lying in front of you is a girl full of mysteries. She makes your mind spin like a top. You scratch your ears, trying to understand what happened exactly.
Oh,
and all these damn
my
things
aim
can
is
be
so
traced
good.
back
I couldn't
to
even
a
click the
long,
button.
long time ago, when the monkeys decided to stand on their feet.
I wish these had an auto thing, because I can't just like press space. I have to actually
It's winter
click the
in
buttons.
the early 20th century. The gloomy rain never stops. The square on West Jackson Avenue is alive with people. There is an Italian Renaissance-styled basilica. You rarely see so many people get together without making a sound. This is a Black Requiem Mass. The priest is chanting the Requiem, and the people mark a cross on their chests.
He must be respectable.
He was a father. He dedicated to a sinner of... Lord shall give him eternal peace. A woman in a black robe turns to you and whispers. She turns back. Explaining this makes her unpleased. More and more people are queuing for the funeral. The square is alive with chants here and there. The Grecos are among them. They're covered by the dark cloud of long-handled umbrellas. Soon, their voices are replaced by whimpers. You can hardly tell whether they are pleased or sorrowful. But you can't find Schneider.
Where is she?
Look in the direction of Mr. Greco's broken left palm. Yes, look from the bandage-wrapped end at his cuff. 3,390 feet away from the crowd, in the shadow of the church, stands the girl you want to see. She is pale and thin, as if she has just recovered from a serious long illness. But her fist clenches, her eyes burn, and her figure is an open defiance of the ubiquitous chants. You don't know why she looks so furious. Is she, what, 11 years old? And the Mass is about to usher in the ultimate climax. It rains heavier. The priest opens his arms to embrace the sky. The Lord be with you. And also with you. Schneider responds in a voice that could hardly be heard. She puts her hand on her heart. This is the first time she responds to the Lord, and it will be the last.
Pearl and bullet hole.
Okay, it's
No, now
time
I'm
to
hungry.
publish the lab results of the 40-second trial of the choo-choo hallucinogen number 3.
Now I'm hungry. I mean, I was already hungry, but I have some cookies here. Are these still good though? I think they are.
Tell me about what you saw.
Munching ASMR as usual.
The Madonna, dagger, Portland cement blocks. Ugh, God, tastes like cement too.
Wool, twine and scissors, pineapple cherry tomato pizza.
What are these choices?
Oh no. How sacrilegious, my lord.
Glenn Miller's trombone collection. Medals. And why is that here? The body of my dog in the trench.
Ugh.
Gosh, really sorry, Mr. Carson. Still need to improve. It's alright. Give me more time. 30 minutes are enough.
Turns out the storm syndrome can distort all these senses about foods. Working up an appetite with hallucinogen is harder than I thought. Miss Sotheby, we have to hurry up.
Yeah, the food looks so delicious. I want like fresh buns. I think these are like hot crust buns. It looks so good.
The longer they can't eat, the weaker they get.
I know. I will make it. I've learnt so many formulas and bought so many of the best ingredients. Hey! Stop it, Anna! Don't eat those banknotes! Stop her, Mr. Netto!
Stono Swift. Sorry. For the humans who have temporarily lost their minds, this is the only way to go. I received the message from the patrol team. Followers are around the manor.
What? They must be doing something bad! Stop them! Don't let them in!
Edge Manor. Don't tell me what to do. The rolling wind is not usual tonight.
Miss Sonetto, have you heard from the Foundation?
Not yet. If the instructions are delayed, I'm afraid I will implement the backup plan. To rescue the Timekeeper is the primary goal.
I'm afraid that reality fails you, ladies.
Say a bunch of people carrying a stretcher. The person on the stretcher is tightly covered with white cloth. Only one arm of the feather decoration hangs down.
Who are you? The masks. You are the troublemaker followers. Carrying a small white bed. What's that?
That black suit. The feathers. Schneider? That's my sister Schneider. What happened? The blood everywhere.
What happened? Death, of course.
Ah, right.
There are many bodies. She's the
Hi,
only one to go
Mai.
home.
Welcome to the
Just for you to
stream.
know.
How are you doing?
It's our Miss Vertin's
Enjoy
decision.
your fishing.
Nonsense!
Let me check. The scar on her chest has no sign of slime.
Miss Vertin's already one of us. We share the same blood. That's an incredible gunfight. Greater than any of you have seen last night. Believe it or not, check the scars on the body. They're like sparkling pearls on the beach.
Enough! Enough! Unforgivable. How can there be someone who spoke such rude words and insulted the deceased and the timekeeper like this? May the peace be with us. The enemies are cleared.
Good fight, old woman. You avenged me fiercely. Even my stone heart will be moved.
Mia sorella, you're alive. Oh, thank God. Jesus and sweet Mary. What is going on? How did you get these bad injuries?
Where is the timekeeper? What happened to you? Is...
Oh, they're just reusing the same artwork, but now she's like... There's grass behind her. Fair enough.
Not important. In your heart, there's been an irrevocable answer for long. Look at this flower. Look at every word on it.
I wonder how many arcs and chapters available for Reverse so far. There's quite a lot. I'm not sure exactly how many though. Looks like she's on a stretcher. No, she is on a stretcher. It's just that like we saw this artwork before. They just changed the background.
We got it. At the expense of our lives. I'm so glad. I can see the starry night.
How far until we catch up to where you stopped playing? I stopped like somewhere in chapter 4.
She passed out. Take her inside for emergency medical attention.
The choo-choo potion.
So sleepy. The choo-choo hallucinogen number 9 is almost there. What on earth is missing? Oops!
Please mind your step and don't forget your manners, my lady. Miss Sonetto is at work. Do not disturb her.
Yes, Sonetta received. We are on our way to the relief shelter, close to the woods.
Long story short, our agents in Washington reported that all the relief supplies are being delivered to Chicago.
Let's think about this for a moment. So there's a letter, and the way that we read the letter is not by us, you know, reading the letter. No. The letter is animated, floating, and talking to us. Sure.
What the menace wants are those supplies, so you need to adjust your plan. Our first priority is to stop them from grabbing the supplies and to rescue the refugees. There may well be a tough battle today. Just in case, we will send you some fresh crews.
Then what about the timekeeper? She...
Oh my god. It like writes when another person is talking? What?
She knows what she's doing. You will meet when the mission is completed, Soneto.
Understood. I will do my best.
Thank you for what you have done.
Magic
for the
text-to-speech
well-being of
chat
mankind.
letter.
Looking forward to the good news.
An arrow dripping with slime pierces the letter.
The woods are locked. Go back, you for non-transport stuff.
Of course we are the transport staff, though the direction we're going is different from yours.
She has the little animation of her head. I love that.
Now they've arrived, I feel a lot more awake.
Everyone, please lend me your strength.
Although only half a day has passed, the woods are no longer the same as it was. It's a fucking battlefield and you have a fucking piano in here? What? People sit around the base camp tents, stretchers, and temporary stoves trying to smile in a pale face. In the center, next to the huge crucible, there's a high wooden platform, as required for a press conference with a Steinway piano. To play boss music when
Mr.
needed.
Forget-me-not, so you and the man who's gonna work with us?
It is really creepy how he just doesn't have eyes. That's really creepy.
Exactly.
Show me your physician's license. Are you good at clinical diagnosis? How many patients have you seen?
Given things like Apple, the piano may in fact be a person, let's not forget. Very good point.
Sir, I'm an arcanist.
Maybe she's a surgeon.
Oh, aka con artist, right?
I was invited. You've already prepared the crucible and the materials I need. Why bother asking me?
What are these numbskull chiefs thinking? What can this freak do? Playing house with some rotten roots and toad?
Isn't this Mr. Forget-me-not? Fabulous. Such a relief that you're here. We haven't had any food for a whole night. We're starving and can't stop thinking about eating. I don't know. They say it's cash.
Don't worry. I promise everything will be okay, Mrs. Durant.
Mommies. Mommies.
I know, But you will definitely treat people in the white tent zone first, right? For the love of all the great party times we had, we couldn't take any more of these.
So, there are other zones here. Then who is living outside the white tent zone?
Only God knows. I heard that it's a bunch of tramps and vendors. I've never seen them before. However, distinguished lady, you look very familiar. Have we met somewhere before?
I'm afraid you made a mistake, madam.
The military officer gets angry as more and more people gather around here.
Stop dawdling! Since you're here to save lives, hurry
I
up
love,
then!
I love the
Thousands
arm
of people
animation.
awaiting.
It's so silly.
Keep silent when I'm making potions, sir.
Yeah,
Let him
pretentious. I'll check 30 minutes later. See what the hell you're up to.
Oh, I was looking here and I didn't realize I have to like pick an option. You are in a good mood today.
I'm not interested in fruit cuts before the meal. Enjoy the peace before the storm.
Holy potion.
These powders are not poisonous. Also, the potion he's brewing doesn't do any obvious harm. It smells nice. Even like... Why? Does he really want to treat the patients? Impossible.
Move! Get out of my way! Where did they hide the medicine? Tear it! Tear it apart! What are these boxes?
You can't take these. These are the relief supplies of the Service Corps.
Cotton! Cotton! It's the quilt! Who wants this shit?
Relief supplies. So that's it. Lots of reserve food and oil, medical supplies, emergency supplies, and temporary infrastructure tools. Without official support, Manus Vindictae needs supplies to gain a foothold in different eras. The so-called peace before the storm is to cover up the transport of supplies. No, 10 is too late. I must meet Sinetto before that.
Hey, you want to steal the potion? Give me the potion!
It's a misunderstanding. I don't have the potion. It will be delivered very soon.
Can't be talked into senses. The tramp utters a cry.
No! You can't fool me! You're afraid of me! You're afraid of getting burned! Give me that!
Crap! Other people will be attracted here. I need to take him down. Sorry. Take a rest. You can no longer waste your energy like this.
An unguarded trail hides behind the bushes. The smell of stale, burned gasoline lingers.
Are you running away?
Miss Truvis. No. I'm picking them up.
Then you should not pick this way. Are you still as lost as you were at the beginning? It is heavily guarded in the front. There are more serious crises than just now. Even so, are you still moving forward?
Yes. Until we see tomorrow with our own eyes. Will you come with me, Druvis?
Your friends are on the way. I see the huge engines are roaring towards here. What we desire is being removed. What we despise is being rescued. But our enemies are still increasing. From north to south, from east to west. The storm is coming. I accept your invitation. But this is a formal farewell. I need to see my woods one last time and engrave it in my mind.
She fiddles with her hair, walking towards the shelter. Steps, scorched woods.
Good. This should be the third transport truck we seized. In order to avoid attention, the Manus reduced the number of guards for the supply transport. They must have never expected our attack. Captain, lead the team to escort the 3 vehicles back to the manor. You and the others, follow me to the relief shelter.
Copy that!
Have you made the latest hallucinogen, my lady? If you are confident, you can pour it into my mouth.
That's so heterosexual.
Thank you for being my experimental subject.
Thank you so much for the follow, Flamed Wolf. Welcome to the galaxy. Hope you enjoy it here. How's your day going?
But even if it's successful, you won't have any reaction. You don't want to eat gold bars. Is someone questioning my contribution? I am willing to try it for my family first. Isn't that okay? My lady is really hard to understand. After all, I am the woman who escaped from Druvis III. Compared to any of you, I know what death tastes like. Miss Druvis? Who's that? You mention her a lot. Is it only me who does not know her?
I have read her investigation report. Hello. She's the stepdaughter of a Washington State forestry tycoon.
You mean the Weyerhauser? Master
The
once dealt with
Weyerhauser.
them. However, the family suffered a great deal of misfortune. It was even in the Times. The Soviet Union artificially lowered wood prices, and that led to their bankruptcy. Fate can't be resisted. Let alone... No. Never mind.
Why did you hesitate, Mr. Carson?
Nothing. I assumed that Miss Druvis would prefer not to bring up such an old story again. It is also not my place to meddle in private affairs. Please don't take it to heart.
Be careful, everyone. We have entered the area of the relief shelter.
Wow! A fog has risen in the woods! funny smell. Oh, I can't control myself. And I'm a little dizzy. Oh.
Come here. Hold your breath. The White Fox should be a protective incantation to hide the relief shelter. It is now 35 minutes to 10. The refugees nearby are not well, and the guards are doubled. From now on, everyone please proceed with caution. Ensure that you are not disturbed by the fog.
Yes! No problem! Move as much as possible before we meet Miss Burton.
Good. Repeat. Transfer supplies. Rescue refugees. Let's move.
Fight of the Bulldogs.
You look nervous. And you all know something's gonna happen. With the brain's full of weird ideas, somehow you can feel it. It's your special talent. The talent comes together with your sensitive nerves and rich emotions. Things are getting messy. New friends and old friends showed up one after another. And here you are. Fog rises. It separates the black and the white, just like separating two groups of bulldogs. They're turning around and around, revealing their fangs as if they're trying to tear their own tails apart.
What happened inside the fog? I'm eating.
Good question, my dear. Let's take a look here, right under your feet. You walked in the area controlled by Manus Vindictae. You stole Schneider under their noses. That little girl who bathed in red feathers and blood. And you whispered to that pretty druid. And your rivals are no better people than you are. Look at those wooden supply boxes. People are starving, but the only thing inside is cotton, and cotton, and cotton. Butter, flour, sugar, and everything sweet were intercepted and sent to Chicago, thanks to those black dogs. But that's all right. Cotton will feed you too. Come on, follow me and look. Look at the place where the air becomes humid because tears are shed. Here's a sobbing mother with an infant in her arms. Her child is dying, while those nobles are worrying about their silk clothing, checking if their jewelry gets stained with mud. What we have to do is wait. Wait. Wait for it. But the show is about to begin. You'll see the most magnificent performance of all time.
I thought it ended because I was looking at the wait for it.
Of course you can join it. Stand in the center, bring your pretty suitcase, hold your umbrella, and give us a badass fight. Wait and see. The fog between black dogs and white dogs won't last for long. You can't turn away from those biting, tearing, and bleeding. Grab your popcorns, my love. Then sit tight, hold still. You may cry or may not. I don't give a fool.
I don't give a fuck. About the new era.
Oh, thank you. I've been starving for so long.
Not bad. Give me another potion.
Of course. Suit yourself, please. Oh, Miss Druvis, you're back. Have you finished potion distribution?
Yes. Patients in the stretcher zone have also taken the potion. They are feeling a bit better.
What's that smell? You just gave it out before he sampled them? The press is here in no time. You have to be fully responsible for any accident.
The press?
Aren't you the ones who want a press conference? Just to show off what the arcanists do in the relief? Hey, give me some potion. These toad freaks.
He is too late. Following the believer, the journalists pack into the square with cameras on their shoulders, looking around the place.
I didn't know there would be press today.
Forgive me that I want to hold a banquet before the storm, Miss Druvis. After all, for us Manus Vindictae, this era is no longer of any value.
The potion, it tastes so familiar. The smell. This is beer! This is prohibited! Where did you get it? I knew it! I knew we can't trust these insane people! Get them all!
Insane? No, we can't be more sane.
Forget-me-not turns to him, with a weird, excited smile on his face. He has waited for so long just for this moment to show his true self.
We are neither insane, nor ever hysterical. Not to mention practicing hypocrisy, screwing money through all the ridiculous and absurd decrees. The prohibition has lasted for almost 10 years. How could you know it's beer right away?
Oh, he's right.
What a hypocritical wretch!
As Forget-me-not raises his hands, people start to explode one after another. The rude officer falls down with a broken stomach and guts all over the place.
What? He used the potion's fuel for explosion.
Distress cometh upon those not of me. Present me thy flesh, soul, and abhorring. I give you death. Rejoice. May the wine in heaven be without measure.
Don't kill me.
Help! Run! Run!
I will not kill you. I demand you vultures faithfully record everything that happened. I demand you see with your own eyes. How does an inferior take everything he has been deprived of? Just like this.
No! Help me!
Mr. Forget-me-not. The fall has gone. No need for more blood.
What makes you doubt, Miss Druvis? The storm is coming. We have accomplished our missions, and everything here should be doomed.
The storm is only the storm. It is not destiny.
Oh, miss. Please help.
Good voice acting. Once again, good voice acting. It is refreshing to also have a game that has English voice acting that they actually, like, put a lot of care into it.
No! You are... I've met you! You're the daughter of the late Weyerhaeuser! Those Weyerhaeusers, they burned themselves after bankruptcy.
No, not self-burned. Their daughter who studied dark magic burned them alive.
Oh, that's not good.
Worth it if I take a photo of her before I die. Move! Let me take one!
No. Don't do this.
Flashlights, questions after questions. Nothing different.
I have not studied dark magic.
Did your parents' death have nothing to do with you? I heard they were always against you learning dark magic.
I have not studied dark magic. I was born an arcanist.
Which means you decided to burn them alive because of their disapproval.
I did not burn them alive. The fire was caused by gasoline. They told me it's 20 barrels of gasoline.
It is not possible that 20 barrels of gasoline can cause such a fire. It is dark magic, miss. It said that you always objected to their plans of cutting the trees and selling the woods, so they did it at midnight to avoid you. However, you were at the scene of their death.
I wanted to tell them. I have just learned a new arcane skill. I do hear the sound of trees. I know there is a way to make us all survive. No need to sell the woods. No need to level up trees. No need to file for bankruptcy. We can go back to the life we had. The kind of life they expected.
This is really sad.
So you choose to escape the dead by burning down the woods.
I will find out the
I really
truth.
like her outfit, by the way.
I will find the arsonist. I will find the answer I never knew.
Druvis! Druvis!
I will not let the woods grow. I will defend everything about them. I will...
Enough! Don't live in the past!
Open your eyes.
Your blessing once brought me fortune and hope. Now
Hi,
I will
cool
give
dog.
this
Welcome to
blessing
the
to
stream.
you.
How's it going?
I will share my tomorrow with you. Watch your steps. Leave with me.
Burden. My tomorrow.
Leave the flashlight. Get up. I'll carry you and jump out.
Thank you.
Are you being officious, or just revealing your sting?
Forget me not. Sooner or later, you will be destroyed by your own hatred.
I know, but I'm sorry that you'll never live to see that day.
He gets out his wand and the disciple appears behind him. Is that supposed to be unvoiced? Roaring, we were attacked. The Foundation has hijacked our supplies and is still breaking the outermost protective spell and tends to attack. God, that reporter guy was so fucking infuriating, just coming out of my lurk to say that. You know it's annoying when the lurker comes out to mention it. Speaks in roar, XD.
So, you left in such a hurry just to get your accomplice, Bumblebee. It's time to clean the garden, my disciples.
Okay, wait, we did this. Oh, Formula 1920s. I'm so sick of him, and Arkin is acting like the upper class. He even attended the parties in the Lord's mansions. He is nothing like those who hide their identities. They know how to suck up to humans and cover up the ugly side. Look at him! A drink that turns into alcohol only when you drink it? He shall be hung and shot and burned! Get out of our street! He must be a weird monster. I heard a woman married a snake and bore a horrible child. That must be him! That's why he hides everything about himself. The other day I saw with my own eyes he had scales under those long sleeves, one next to another embedded in his flesh. On the 14th night after that, I woke up with a start from the nightmare to find a woman with a strange head staring at me from the darkness outside the window. She didn't breathe or say a word, and just put her face against the window like some dead animal. That must be his underling. He gave me a hand when I needed help. His alcohol has bewitched too many people. That green stuff can open anyone's mouth. Secrets of the anti-saloon... Oh god. Secrets of the anti-saloon league, plans of the synagogue, and even rumors of the Congress. He knew them all. There's someone different behind him. I don't know who that is, but he must be unbelievably powerful. No one's going to believe my words. I don't know why he's still alive now. That's horrible, I mean it. Forget-me-not is the most celebrated mixologist of the early 20th century and a perfect embodiment of the American dream. His real name is unknown to the public and rumors about him abound. Some claim he's a wicked drug dealer, Satan reincarnate, a political spy, or even the love child of an evil serpent and a human. Although his background remains shrouded in mystery, it doesn't stop us from tasting heaven in his wonderful creations.
Why can't the fog be cleared? How can we get in? I've already heard the timekeeper's voice. She's close to us. She needs help.
The arcane skill on the fog is far more powerful than ours. It's countering us.
I can't wait any longer. I don't want it to be like the last time. There must be a way to focus all of our arcanum simultaneously. As long as we're more powerful, even just for a second, as long as there's a breach.
Sometimes things can be fixed without arcanum. It is also a good way to learn from human experience.
Hi, cutie.
Mr. X and Regulus. So the reinforcements sent by the Foundation are you guys. Excellent.
Woo! Finally, we catch up. I'm cream crackered.
Who says that? What does that even mean? Assuming he's like, I'm exhausted, but I'm cream crackered.
No worries, Sonetto. We will rush in and meet Vertin.
What did you just say, Mr. X? Is there another way?
The essence of arcane power lies in the intuitive insight into everything. And our human friends are good at logical deduction based on awareness, which is rejected by the Arcanists. Since we can't beat the Manus in terms of Arcanum, then...
He knocks at a weird-shaped pipe hiding under his coat.
Why not try to use a counterintuitive logic experiment to open the door of this protective incantation? Anyway, as long as the caster can be interrupted, anything is fine.
Good crack. I finally did it.
Are you going to avoid the surveillance of the fog and go directly in to break the incantation? What counterintuitive experiment will you do?
Check it out. The next experiment is, within 3 minutes, use this copper pipe to boil a pot of water in the distance.
A Goldberg machine. That explains it. Now I understand.
How did you get it? I think people at the Foundation are more or less freaks. But, well, the kind of machine designed to be meaningless at every step is indeed counterintuitive. Maybe it really will release us from the control of Arcanum. It's a gas!
So, please start the experiment soon. We do not have much time. Please hold on, Timekeeper. Reinforcements are coming right away.
Clinic, Scorched Woods.
There are so many of us. How many rounds can you make it through?
Your good luck won't last long. Despite the coming storm or the Foundation's reinforcements, there is only one ending to your story.
I don't care about the words of a dying man. Miss Druvis, I found the truth for you. The culprit to blame, the arsonist, is right here in the shelter. As long as you keep your promise to stay.
No. It's not important anymore.
Not important. He ruined everything with just 20 barrels of gasoline. That's him. Do you know who he is? A firefighter who lost his job because of the depression. Thought that putting out a fire could win him his job back. Look at those hands! They set the fire, burned your families alive, burned your woods into ashes. How could you? How could you even forget such pain like that, Druvis?
Thank you, Mr. Forget-Me-Not. For your help in the flames in the past. For your compassion for someone you've never met. Today is just the same as before. In the past, I tried everything to protect something. But before I knew it, I already stood on the opposite side of myself in the past. My woods will not perish. They will live with scars and new shoots in spring. They will look haggard, but at the same time they will stand upright. They will continue to grow, recording everything about their own history, territory, residents, and an anecdote of a reckless firefighter in the 1920s. They will keep growing upwards until they cross the millennium. Please allow me to bid you farewell, Mr. Forget-Me-Not.
don't understand. I can't understand.
We belong to the future. Forget me not.
It's raining. What comes after the rain is a bottle of boiled water pouring down on him. What was that? Why is there just a random teapot with boiled water? What? That felt so random and anticlimactic. What just it? Whoa. What was that? It woke me up. I was like so confused. Teapot is X's skill 1 attack. Oh, it's funny. I feel like they could have made that a little bit more clearer though, because then if you have never used X, you wouldn't have known. But he stands still.
It's still February. But for you,
It makes sense if you know that,
here?
but it looks so random otherwise.
I think I should go back to where I belong.
Flowers, more flowers. Without being noticed, they are sprouting on the scorched earth and become flower fields.
The Forget-Me-Not flower field! I wrote about the place! In Rainier!
That journalist falls down in a puddle of her own blood. Footsteps are getting closer. The incantation has dispelled, and people who dispelled it are running towards here. These seem nothing to Forget-Me-Not, as he just turns around and walks to the piano.
Next time you see a wounded snake, don't save it no more. Crush it to pieces.
Okay, now I just want to hug him.
Smear its tongue with the ashes of despair.
People are coming here. This time, they are our companions.
Wow, what is that man going to do? What a terrible arcanum fluctuation. If I knew it, I wouldn't have come in.
Huh? Are you having a quarrel? Looks like it poured at a bad time.
Timekeeper!
Sonetto, Regulus.
You're not hurt. That's great. I'm sorry. You protected me when the wall fell. But I could not save you, and even let you confront the Manus alone. I'm sorry.
Your hands are trembling, Sonetto. Calm down. You did nothing wrong.
Have you considered just calming down?
We're together now, aren't we? There are more challenges for us to take. It's not the time to catch up.
Chillax.
You're right. We are late, but not too late. Timekeeper, I'm so glad that you are safe and sound. What comes next is the final battle. This time, please let me protect you.
Excerpt from the New York Times. Around midnight 2 days ago, a large fire broke out in the oak forest in the western outskirts. The delay of the warning and the complex terrains full of inflammables in the forest resulted in a fire that lasted a whole night till dawn and 13 deaths. The victims entered the forest at dusk. Identities of 6 of them have been confirmed. The warehousers, their buyers Thompson Joyce, Shelley Gerald, Kelly Keefe, and the project manager Russell James. The others are still being verified. The Weyerhauser used to be a leader in the wood industry, yet it went bankrupt not long ago due to the wood supply crisis these years. After donating the formula of the Resurrection Potion Basic version to the Maria Sanatorium in New York, the Sacred Heart Sanatorium in Ohio, and the Presbyterian Church Health Center on certain conditions, the Weyerhausers sold all of their forestry lands. On the night of the fire, the Weyerhausers, their buyers, and the workers went into the forest to start a deforestation project before they died. The police has found traces of arcanist activities and a small amount of gasoline at the scene, which shows the case is an arson attack. More investigations are needed to identify the suspect. Reporter James Wallace Dory Johnson. Puppet.
Oh, it really hurts. I got hit.
My lady, stand behind me!
The piano keeps playing.
The battle is intense. The number of the injured on both sides is still increasing. We have assembled so many combatants. But if that's the Manus's power, I will then need much more training.
You are all bleeding.
You are...
Whoa, here comes a trickier guy.
We're in trouble. Everybody, keep 50 feet away from her.
Vertin, my lovely puppet, art thou leaving?
Correct. And one day, I will be back and beat you personally.
How wonderful. Lady Vertin, thou lead them from vanity to reality, from the past to the present. Thou seek the light, sacrifice thy body, conduct forth carrying sorrows. Vertin, the savior that people follow. Blessings be unto you, whose people shall be no more in ours. Mayst thou be in peace. When the rain falls into the sky, as always.
As she raises her hand, black slime gathers and becomes the disciples.
Arise.
Yo! Is that a soul leveling reference? The disciples follow her order, walking towards Verdun.
Be gone.
The enemy is coming. Everybody protect yourselves.
Other members of Manus Vindictae run to Arcana. They fade in the rain.
It's raining. Home we shall be.
It's hard to understand her smile.
Leave no regrets in these final hours. Adieu.
They ran away!
We can't relax yet. Defeat the shadows first. Please, everybody, hold on. Finally.
Amazing! Amazing! We finally defeated the Mana scoundrels!
Whoa, it's really thrilling. I don't think I'm good for the field work.
Those who are not injured, please take charge of the inventory and gather all the refugees.
Whose people shall be no more? There are 6 hours left. In the following time, symptoms will get worse. The influence scope of the storm syndrome will be further expanded. How shall we spend the last hours? And what can I do?
Let's hear everyone's wishes. How about that?
Schneider?
My lord, you're actually lying here defenseless. We have been with you for a long time. No reward? No way.
Schneider, what are you doing?
Are they kissing?
Don't suddenly get so close to her.
Are they kissing?
Sonetto.
Timekeeper, the supplies have been counted and are being transported to the headquarters. The refugees are also being settled. I just received the news that here is not the main target for the Manus. This morning, Arcana led other members and robbed a large amount of supplies from Washington. What is the next mission for us? The storm, it should be coming soon.
Yes. Sonetto. This time, I want to hear everyone's wishes.
Oh! This is a reference to the Last Supper. That's cool. Empty wardrobe. Sotheby searches all over the place and stops before the crucible.
Wow. How could there be such a big crucible? Amazing! The potion here is... beer? No. The formula is very similar to my hallucinogen, but it's alcoholic. Oh my gosh. How did he make it? What is the most crucial material?
She dips her finger in a potion and puts it in her mouth. Soon she writes something down on a paper hastily.
Hey? Ah, that's it! I got it. I got it! I finally got the right answer!
Who is that alive and kicking young lady over there?
She is the heir to an auction house in London, England, and helped us a lot this time.
Oh. Hi, Miss Sotheby. We're taking notes of everyone's wishes. I'd say, would you like to come and have a look?
Huh? Take notes of wishes. I have many wishes. I'm coming!
Come here. Just register with Vertin.
My wish?
Yes. If this was the last moment in your life, what wish would you want to make?
Oh God. That sneeze hurt my throat somehow.
My lord, are we gonna die? We are starving for too long, my lord. I want to have dinner with my family. For us Italians, that's the best moment of life.
Mine? I have no wish. What is your wish? May I realize it for you?
A few refugees have already passed out from hunger. Needless to say, you know what they need, right? For me, a cup of espresso would be great.
I already know the right formula for the hallucinogen. I want to realize everyone's wishes. I will prepare a delicious meal.
Wishes. Failure to prepare a decent meal for Miss Sotheby is a stain on my butler career.
I think there is a way to address your problems, Mr. Carson. Enjoy the dinner. Miss Sotheby prepares for everyone tonight.
The sun goes down. The water on the ground has reached the hinkle. Out of the tent, a diminutive figure kneels on the ground. She seems to be murmuring.
I didn't know you prayed. You're the last one to tell me your wish. Although you won't go, I still want to know.
Do you want to hear my wish, my lord? Then my wish is, don't forget me.
Well...
I know there's gonna be something nice after this, but being like, don't forget me. Well... The way this is said just makes it sound so bad. It's just like, well... Okay, I got it. It's raining again. The buildings outside the suitcase start to melt, but no one mentions it. Sotheby's choo-choo hallucinogen 12 works. The refugees finally get to have real food. Desire, as she said, is the symbol of the most important ingredient.
Oh, I'm exhausted. How tiring it is to cook. Finally, we delivered the meals to all the refugees, but our soup became cold. Oh.
Oh? Well, thanks to your hallucinogen, what I see happens to be a parfait. It also tastes the same.
I had the souffle. Miss Sotheby, thank you for the meal.
Fillet steak! Sorry, I gotta have some more.
What happened? What's wrong?
What is that taste? It tastes like corned beef, dust, and baseball gloves. Someone just wearing it. Ooh, what?
Sir, you have to believe what you see.
But yeah, this is a reference to the famous Last Supper painting. I like it.
If you don't believe it from the bottom of your heart, even the hallucinogen won't help. Don't be fooled by the storm. What I prepared for you is definitely the best food in the world. Mr. Carson, what happened to you? Is there anything that doesn't suit your appetite?
No. It tastes amazing, my lady.
What did you eat, Mr. Carson?
A burnt Welsh rabbit.
Ah, that's my...
The first cheese you made when you were 8. And you burnt the tulips at the Chelsea Flower Show. That's a relief to me, my lady.
Polex, Schneider is right here. She's right here, right on the screen.
Please, take this.
What's this thick book?
The records of all the important transactions and dealings of our manor. Some secret lists and the location of the treasury. These are Master and Madam's favorite wine and weekly schedules.
Did she die like an hour ago? Was the whole thing with the gun? She had like a thing hidden in her coat that exploded, and we shot it to... So it seemed like she died. Like, she did still get heavily injured because a lot of the shots actually hit her, but we didn't actually shoot the heart. We shot something else. Right? That, like... Yeah, and then we saved her.
Okay, but the second half seems to be all about...
All of your favorite menus. You'll want different dishes every day and new preferences every time. One is barely enough. My lady, please take good care of yourself. Try to get in touch with Master and Miss Mousson after everything ends. You will be a fair lady, Miss Sotheby.
I will do my best. But why didn't you hand it to Father in person?
Enormous sound of rain comes from outside the suitcase.
Wow. What a heavy rain outside! The rain turned upside down! Oh my! Come and see! Mr. Carson! Quick! Mr. Carson? Where are you?
The storm is here.
Thanks for your treat.
I can have one more.
prega per noi. Santa Maria, prega per noi. Look after us. Have compassion on us. Don't be afraid, mia sorella. Take my hand. Close your eyes. Just like when we were born. Everything will be fine.
Goodbye.
My lord.
Schneider, I'm sorry. Your family.
No, my lord.
She stands on her feet, runs towards Verdun, and falls into her embrace gently. Now, once again, she looks like a pale pigeon.
Hold me. I'm sorry. I'm not a real arcanist.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I always wanted to be lucky, but I think I should say addio now.
Addio? You mean the storm will also... No. Why? You've never eaten the gold bar in front of us. Are you always tolerating it?
Now it's coming, my lord. Don't forget me. Don't forget my heartbeat. On the right.
That sound effect scared me a little. Yeah, I have quite a bit of chapter 4 unlocked as well. Don't look at the 1200, don't look. We did chapter 2, that was fun. I feel emotionally drained. Right, so there's nothing under the coast. Some people have a heart condition where their heart is displaced to the right. Yeah, but but I guess she just got shot in the chest and okay. Okay, thanks everyone for hanging out today. It was nice. Oh god, the story here is also so hard-hitting, but I'm genuinely enjoying it. I don't know why I didn't last year. But I'm coming back.
I enjoy the distance that exists
Oh,
between us.
why are you speaking to me?
Your infrequent visits grant me more freedom to enjoy my own time, especially enclosed in this suitcase.
We don't have no clue what's going on. Thanks for the show, boss. You're welcome. You know, you could just watch the VOD of the first VOD, and then you'd be caught up, and then you would know. Wink. But yeah, thanks everyone. I'm streaming Visions of Mana tomorrow. I'm gonna continue Visions of Mana. We're gonna do Intervallo Fray of Lembes on Saturday, and I don't know what we're streaming on Sunday. We'll find out. Are any of my homies live? Are any of my homies live? Oh, okay. No, Ambrose ended. None of my homies are live. Thanks thanks everyone again. I'll see you guys tomorrow. For all the new people, remember to smash that subscribe button and join the Discord, which is in my description. Bye!